Hello and welcome. Adita Lang here, and in today's strength and body weight class, well, we're going to intermix a little bit of upper body with lower body so we get the full body approach head to toe. Now, with that said, you want to clear that area, nothing to get into your way. You're also going to have a mat, a medium to heavy set of dumbbells, and a light set of dumbbells. You want water close by, take breaks when you need to, and work at a pace that's comfortable to you. But first things first, let's simply warm up here. And as you're warming up, talking posture, my favorite topic. Shoulders are back and down as if pressing the shoulder blades into your back pockets. Chest is uplifted. You're contracting in from the rib cage ever so slightly to engage those abdominals. And then, of course, you're breathing as you're moving. Now, as you're marching, march with a heel dig. And again. Shoulders stay back. Full inhale, full exhale. Now simply convert this move into a side toe tap. Toe tap. And again. We are just increasing our circulation, getting the body ready to work out from head to toe. Now, instead of touching the floor, use the glutes and lift the leg up and up. Inhale and exhale. And lift. One more time. And back to a heel dig. Pulling in from the center, utilizing your breath as you move. One more. Toe taps to the side. Toe tap. And one more. Now use the glutes, lift the leg up. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Now turning to the right side. Roll to the back foot, reach the arms way up and down. And now rolling through the foot, this time contract the glutes and lift the leg up. Right off the ground, pulling in from your center all at the same time. One more. Hold here, heel down, stretch forward. Now drag the left leg in ever so slightly, right leg straight, bending from the hip joint and bending from the knee. Sit back. This is called a hinge. A deep breath and exhale. Feel the stretch in the right hamstring. One more. Center, other side, same thing. Roll through the foot. This time, open the arms out wide. Out and in. Out and in. One more. The toe comes up off the ground. Contract the glutes. And hold down. Stretch your calf out first. Turn to the side, toes up. Sitting down through the left leg, tailbone back. Feel the stretch in the hamstring. And come center. Now turn this way. See, I forgot the leg. I didn't drag my leg in. Now toes come up. Now sit back. I noticed it. I caught it. I was like, wait, I have one hamstring that hasn't stretched. So we're going to have to give this hamstring a little extra stretch. A little extra. One more time. Tailbone back and hold. And now center. See, it is because today we're lifting a latte. I need a latte. That's what I need right now. A latte. Of course, not a high-calorie one, a low-calorie one, but still, that'll be the prize after this great workout. What do you think? I think so. So now with that said, let's take both feet out, hip distance apart. Look up towards me. Chest is tall, shoulder blades are back and down. Sitting back into a squat. Your toes are grounded and your knees land right over the ankles. Now stand up, lift the left leg. Set the foot right back down, same spot. Sit down now, the right side up. Inhale one way, exhale the other. And up. Pulling in from your center and always looking up towards me as you're moving. The reason being is when we allow our eyes to go down to the floor, then all of a sudden the shoulders roll down and we take our spine out of alignment. The key here, we call it neutral spine. Big deep breath and exhale. One more on each side. And come center. Let's take medium to heavy set of weights. So feet still hip distance. This time bend the knees slightly and hinge, and a back row right here. I'll turn sideways, I think it's easier. You can see what I'm doing. Now the rib cage is in, tailbone goes back, holding on your neutral spine. And even when your arms go down, I want you to think about your shoulder blades. Keep them engaged towards each other. Elbows stay right by the body. You have 3, 2, and 1. Now lower those weights. We have another set of squats to do. Same thing. Starting with the left knee up. Feet are hip distance. Pulling in from your center. Have a seat and knee up and down. So now it doesn't matter how high this knee goes. I want you to try to really hold your balance center and think about your form and technique. So if you're barely lifting, you could even lift up to the toe if you wanted to. So you could do a toe, or you could do a knee. Either way, as long as you know you're really working through good form and technique. Chest is tall. Inhale and exhale. One more on each side. And come center. Let's take those weights again. You can stay facing me. I'll turn sideways. This way you can see small bend in the knee, tailbone back, and hinge. Now retract the shoulder blades. Keep them there as you pull your elbows up. Inhale and exhale. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's lower these down. Take your lighter weights. And again, you can stay facing me. I'll go sideways so you can see me. I have the right leg in front, left leg back, up on the left toes. Now, the distance from the left and right foot is the same distance as if I'm standing hip distance. So I want you to think about that so that you don't have one leg all the way behind. You have it out to the side ever so slightly so that it lands right underneath your hip joints. Shoulder blades are back and down. Bending both knees 90 degrees and up. Start here. So the front leg guides you down. The back glute contracts to lift you up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold down, elbows in. One arm out at a time. Full inhale, full exhale. Out and in. Out and in. Chest is up nice and tall. We have 4 more on each. This is 3. Keeping that front knee right over the ankle. 2. Last 1. Oh, my legs felt that one. Okay, the other side. This time left leg is in front, right leg is back. Remember, they're hip distance apart. Chest is up nice and tall. First going down and up. Bending down. Your goal is 2 90-degree bends with the front knee landing right on top of the ankle and not in front. Squeezing from the back glute as you lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold down, turn the palms, bicep curls. Stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up. Oh, excellent. Great time to grab some water. And let's bring the mat down to the floor. Having all our weights close by. And simply starting with the legs extended. Deep breath, nice and tall, and exhale, hinge from the hips. And come up. Left hand behind the head, turn left, aim with your elbow as you rotate. Come center. Let's do the right side, same thing. And we're gonna do that one more time on both sides. Hinge and turn, hinge and turn. And release. Excellent job. Okay, I'll turn sideways, you don't need to. I'm just doing this so you can see me better. Bending the right leg and using this right leg as your stabilizer. Chest is up nice and tall. Left leg is going to do a leg press. So sit up, hold neutral spine no matter what, and drag your heel in and push out through the heel. Feel your quadriceps tighten. Pull in and out. Now your knee is going to want to go to the side. Try not to let it. Focus on what you're doing. Keep the knee straight in, straight out. Feel your quadricep contract. And at the same time, lift up from your chest so that your lower back doesn't sink down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side. Double check your posture. Lift, sit up tall, and drag the knee straight in and out. Watch what you're doing, keeping the knee moving in one straight line. Full inhale, full exhale. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, turn over here. We have push-ups. Hands out nice and wide, knees are back, but shift your body forward, creating more or less of a straight line from the tip of your head to your knees. Now, your chest should land right in between your hands. Bend down one time, making sure that your elbow's right over the wrist, and from there, push up. Pulling in from your center and breathing as you're moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's turn around. We have one more set. Are you ready with your leg press? Sitting up nice and tall. Chest is up. Utilizing your right leg as your stabilizer. Think tall. Drag the leg in and push out. In and out. Oh, I'm already sweating. This is good. Push through the quad. Feel your quadricep tighten as you push the heel out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch legs. Double check your posture and pull it in and out. Feeling your quadricep tighten, push through the heel like it's really heavy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push-ups. Hands out wide, back the knees up, line yourself up, and then down for 1. Make sure the elbow's right in place and go. Inhale and exhale, feeling your body weight in your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time sit back. It's always nice to throw in a good little child's pose here and there. And bring yourself around. So let's take our weights. So we have one on each side. This way we're prepared for anything. Okay, moving down to the floor. And start off just by pulling the knees into the chest. And release. Let's start with our heavier weights. They come up to the top. Knuckles aim up. Shoulders should feel like they're pushed into the mat. And of course your rib cage is engaged. We're going to do one arm at a time. One arm stays up. And then switch sides. It feels like your chest is pushing up to the sky because your shoulders are pushed back. At the same time, it feels like you're aiming up through your knuckles so that your wrist stays nice and straight. And as you lower, the weight lands right over the elbow. Inhale and exhale. 3 more on each one. This is 2. And here's 3. And now slowly come down, setting the weight down. Now here's what we're going to do here. Shoulder blades are back. Knees into the chest and feet up. Turn your toes out. Pretend, just bear with me, pretend you have a hot bowl of soup on your feet. So that means if you drop your feet in any direction, the bowl will fall. You can't have the bowl fall. So your feet remain parallel to the sky the whole time. Now, shoulders are back. Plie, pulling the knees towards the chest, but keeping your feet parallel, and then squeeze up through the glutes. Plie, and press up through the glutes. Remember, hot bowl of soup, we don't want to spill it. Rib cage is engaged. You're breathing as you go, and you can feel your inner thighs engage as you squeeze up through the glutes. Five more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the weights. The weights, those were our legs, they weren't weights, but you know, lower our legs. Okay, here we go. Hands in position, knuckles up, this time arms on top again. One arm at a time. Inhale one way, exhale the other, keeping the shoulders pushed towards the mat, the knuckles to the sky. Rib cage engaged. Last 3. That's 2. Okay, we have 1 more. And down. Shoulders stay back, legs come in. Remember the hot bowl of soup, toes are out holding the bowl. Now knees towards the shoulders and squeeze up through the glutes.
House music.
Inhale and exhale. Utilizing your breath as you're moving. And so even though I'm focusing on my legs, I'm still focusing on pressing my shoulders back. That's engaging the muscles of your rhomboids. So it keeps your shoulder blades connected and pushed backwards, which is a good thing. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, feet are hip distance. They're fairly close to your hips, not too far. Shoulders are back. Pull up in a bridge. From this position, holding yourself up, open the knees and press them in. Open and in. Now, your only goal here, all 5 or all 10 actually, because you have 2 feet. All 10 toes need to stay connected to the floor even though you're pushing your knees out. So if you feel your weight go to your pinky toe, you need to stabilize what's happening with your feet. Rib cage is connected. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the bridge, hands behind the head, and crunch up. So as you crunch, here's what I want you to think about. You're holding the weight of your head. It's 8 to 10 pounds. Now your focus is on the rib cage, opening the ribs and closing them, and that is what's lifting up your upper body off the ground. Deep breath and exhale. Five more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have one more round. Shoulders back, up into your bridge. Now feel your toes into the floor. Open and close the knees. Deep breath and exhale. Five more. And 4, keep all 10 toes connected. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, hands behind the head. Hover off the mat, holding the weight of your head. Now focus on the rib cage, opening and closing. Inhale and exhale. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into the chest. Hold here. And both feet down, taking your lighter weights. Elbows are up. Shoulders are back into the mat. Now knuckles to the sky for the wrist, and bend the elbows 90 degrees right by the ears and straight up. And as you extend up, feel the tricep, the back of the arm contracting, and release. And squeeze. Contract the muscle. Five more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering down the weights. Knees come up, shoulders stay back, arms out to the sides. And slowly allow the knees to go to one side. But now my legs are going to the right, but my left shoulder has to stay touching the floor. So the minute I can't hold it anymore, I hold, stop, contract the ribs and contract the abdominals and go to the other side, same thing. So you'll never make it all the way to the floor, that's okay. Go as far as you can, keep the shoulder down, and move again. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Deepening your breathing. Two more on each side. One more on each side. And back to the center. Light weights in hand. Arms up, knuckles to the sky, shoulders are back, and bend and straighten, feeling the contraction in the back of the arm. Your rib cage is engaged. Three more. 2, and 1. Arms go back out to the sides again. Knees are bent 90 degrees, and they go over. We call these windshield wipers. Shoulders stay against the floor the entire time. That's the most important part of this exercise. And then at the same time, the minute your legs move is when you contract from the rib cage to engage the abdominals. One more on each side. And back down to center. Slowly turn to the side, coming up. We will move the dumbbells over to the side. You want to have with you, though, the small ones. And we can sit any way you want, with your legs out, crossed, whatever feels comfortable. Arms are out in front, chest is up tall, and bicep curls. So focusing on the muscle of the bicep as you're curling so that you can actually feel the muscle contract. Deep breath and exhale, keeping your neutral spine. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower those down. I think I'm gonna have to move those weights away. Now, starting on your right side, lower all the way down to the side, knees are in, 90 degrees with the hips stacked one on top of the other. Now lift up and down, rotating from within the hip. So your feet stay together, and it's as if you're opening and closing a door. But as the knee lifts up, the hips still stay stacked, so you're not leaning backwards. You're staying nice and tall. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. The other side. Knees forward, feet together, and squeeze up. Keeping the hips stacked. Pulling in from your rib cage. And feeling the contraction in your glutes as the knee opens. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. We did it. This is also another great time to grab some water. Put those guys over to the side. Extend both legs out, deep breath, and exhale and hinge forward. Again, inhale and exhale. Now lift up, crossing the left leg over into a figure 4. Deep breath, exhale and hinge. Now reach with your right hand the knee and turn left and hinge and turn left. 1 more. And rotate and release the other side. Deep breath and exhale. Reach with the left arm and rotate. One more. And release, taking both feet in like a butterfly. Inhale here and exhale, hinge forward. Feeling the stretch in your inner thighs, maybe even through your glutes. Deep breath and exhale. Hold. And crossing the legs. Nice side stretch here. So as my left arm goes up, my left hip pushes into the floor and hold. Release, deep breath again. One more time. And reach. The other side. Up and over. And reach. One more. Now, interlace the hands, stretch the hands towards me, and release. Again, stretch. One more time. This time the arms go all the way up, and slowly let them go. Again, interlace the hands. They go up, and let them go. And shoulders up, back, and around. So if you take these turns of the shoulders and you make them big enough, it's almost as if you're getting a shoulder massage. Try that. Big circle. Exaggerate the circle all the way through. One more. And hold the shoulders down. Look over to the left. And look over to the right. One more time. And back to center. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. Go out there, make sure you continue to move and groove, drink water, and just enjoy the day. Bye for now.